had my appointment a week ago, a week and a half ago, something like that, and had the wires changed out. The appointment before this that I had, that I didn't update on, I had the flu for 2 weeks, and my son had the flu, and was sick for a long time. And besides that, well, I had the flu after I got the bands, the rubber bands on. The rubber bands were really painful. I didn't expect it to be that bad, and they were really sore. I could hardly talk, and then even when I took them off, it was too painful to even to talk, really, or I don't know. It was really bad for me. So anyhow, I didn't do a video from being sick, and then just the aggravation of the rubber bands. I knew they were going to be bad. I just didn't think they were going to be that bad. And also, I wanted to show you, I'm actually not wearing the rubber bands right now because this time I don't have to wear them until the next visit, and then he's going to decide if he's going to put them back on. And the reason being, the bottom wire he switched out is, I don't know the numbers, it's like a number 7, I think he said. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. I'm not up on the lingo and, you know, technical phrases, but it's number 7. They can't use the bands with it. But I wanted to show you, since I didn't show you what the bands look like. I'm sure most of you have had them or seen them. I never really saw them in school. I remember seeing them and thinking they were just like regular rubber bands, you know, they're real like flexible and you could, you know, but the ones I have aren't. I don't know if they're different sizes and thicknesses. Mine say 4mm, I guess, 3/16 inch, super heavy, 6 ounce. Don't know if that means anything either, but just to let you know. And I don't know if you can see it, it's really small and they're really super thick. I mean, and so the way I had mine put on, he told me from this, I'm going to try to see if you can see this, from this tooth, and it goes up until this tooth. I'm going to put it on real fast for you so you can see it. Okay, so I have it on now, and you can kind of see it's going to go from the first anchor right here to the bottom one down here. I think it's the Hirsch one, yeah. And actually, I don't have that in right, you know what, because it's been so long. It actually goes on these two right here and the top one. That's right, because now it feels different. Okay. And it makes it really tight. And it's not so bad anymore, but at first it was really bad. And this tooth didn't hurt. What he's trying to do, and I asked him about it, he's trying, when I smile, you can kind of see this tooth over here, there's a gap. It doesn't match up perfectly. So I had them on both sides, and it's going to kind of pull these teeth down to where there's not a space when I smile. This lighting's horrible, I'm sorry. You can kind of see the space there. And this one's not as bad. So anyhow, I'm going to take this off because I'm not supposed to be wearing it. That's what that was for. I was really excited when he told me I wasn't going to have to wear them because I don't like them. And I do want my treatment to hurry up and be finished. But I'm going to Disney World. Actually, next Sunday we're leaving to go to Disney World. And I really didn't want to wear them in Disney World. And honestly, I wouldn't have worn them in Disney World. I guess I'm a baby and I'm just, you know, but I wouldn't have worn them. I know I wouldn't have. So I hardly wore them at all because I was sick and I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of being sick and wearing them. So they really didn't do anything for me. But he didn't fuss him. He's really nice. I love him, orthodontist. So we're not going to wear them this time. Maybe the next time when I come in I'll wear them. So what else happened? Oh, I got molar bands on my, I already had them. I got the ones in the very back on the top a couple appointments ago, and I got ones that are on the bottom back. So I have 2 on each side on the bottom and 2 on each side on the top. So I have 8 altogether. It's just going to help straighten the back teeth out, and it's going to be able to pull more and hold more. So it's not just, it has more strength to it. And I'm going to let you see, somebody wanted to see the bands before. I'll show you the top ones first. And see, there's, oh, this lighting's horrible. There's 2, I don't know if you can see them. They're the silver looking things that go over your teeth. They just hit right over your teeth, and they're the strong, so they pull the wire and it, you know, stays. And the bottom ones are the same. You can kind of see the 2. So anyhow, still have the, I know what they're called, I gotta think of it, somebody had told me, the power chains. Still have them on the top and bottom, and they're fine. They don't really hurt. This has actually been the best tightening. It hurt the least, and the bands didn't bother me or anything, so everything's getting really easy. So I think that's got to be good that they're getting used to it and they're not having to move as much. So, and then he also told me the next time I come in, not the next time, the time after, so in 2 appointments, I am probably going to have my teeth filed. So just like in between my big front teeth, I'm going to have them filed in between, and then so in the bottom. It's just going to help, he said, to make them straight, and then when the braces come off, they will just be straighter and they won't want to move as much, which makes me excited that he said that, because that to me means that they're coming off soon, but I may just be getting too excited. He won't give me a definite answer on when we're taking them off because he doesn't want to get my hopes up. So anyhow, I'm excited about that because my teeth will be all symmetrical, and they'll just be smaller in the front. Let me see, I wrote some notes so I wouldn't forget what I was talking about. He also talked about the surgery that I'm going to have. I think I mentioned it before. And it's surgery, I showed you this, yeah. I don't know if you can see very well, but how I have like basically no chin. I'm like kind of deformed in that area. So I always thought this needed to be taken care of, like I had really big gums or there was bone sticking out too much, but it's my chin. My chin just isn't prominent, it doesn't stick out at all. I have no chin. So he said I can actually have it done now, or I can wait until after the braces. It's just kind of up to me. It doesn't matter either way, but basically it's just a surgery. It sounds horrible. It's an outpatient surgery. So, is that right? Yeah. So it's minor, he says. It sounds horrible. It doesn't sound like minor, but it's minor, and I go in and I come out, and it's supposed to be a quick recovery. I don't know if anybody's had it, let me know, or if you know anybody that's had this kind of surgery, let me know. What he's going to do, I don't know the correct term for it, but basically they will cut my jaw. They will cut the bone off, saw it off, and then they're going to put like a plate or something right there so that it's, you know, it's going to be thick. So they're going to put the plate in, and then they're going to put my chin back on, and then basically screw it back in place. So it sounds like lots of fun. But and so hopefully it'll look better. It's nothing medically required. I don't have any problems. It's purely cosmetic, plastic surgery type stuff. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have it done after the braces. I don't want to add to the pain right now. Just to give myself some time to heal. He just said doing it now would be not such a big change, since my face is going to change anyway with the braces and the way my facial profile is, that it would kind of all be the same time. I wouldn't just, you know, I would have an excuse for it, I guess. So I really don't care. If I have it done, it doesn't matter to me if people notice it. But I'm thinking about waiting also because I kind of want to have a few other things done while I'm already under anesthesia. So thinking about that also. Anyhow, that's all that's been going on. My next appointment is May 19th. So we'll find out more then. I'm thinking about asking him again for how long he thinks that I'll have to wear them, you know, for. So we'll see. If you have any questions, just post them, and I will try to make another video for the next appointment. So yeah, just post any questions and I will answer. All right, thanks.